Yo, what's up, guys? I know it's been a while since your boys played Dead by Daylight, right? I have an explanation for that. You guys all know that I play on console, and that I play on PS4. And lately, the servers for Dead by Daylight has been really weird. Every time I've tried to play a game, it would just boot me out. I promise you guys, it's not that I'm not uploading Tekken clips and stuff like that because I love Tekken more or anything. No, I already voiced my opinion. I already told you guys I love Dead by Daylight way more than I love Tekken. It's just, right now, with those two games being the main focus, and Dead by Daylight's little server issue booting me out of almost every game that I play, I have kind of no choice but to upload Tekken content, but I'm trying, guys. I'm trying really hard. So, anyway, let's actually get into this. So, I was playing against a very cocky Survivor Friends group. This was yesterday, I believe. It was last night. Around like 12. Yeah, they were the cockiest Survivor Friends group. Motioning the come here signal, teabagging, trying to flashlight me. And you guys know how I handle cocky survivors. I don't really care. If you're going to play cocky, then you're going to kill yourself, in my opinion. They try to do a lot of 360ing, which just didn't help or benefit them personally. Yeah, like right there. So yeah, this was what I would want to call a toxic survivor fail. Because they were just extremely arrogant. Now, the good thing is that I didn't get any hate mail, and I really do appreciate that since I tried to play fair. We will get to a section in the video where I do explain my playstyle as to where their downfall kind of started. But right now, this is all the commentary that I can really give on. I can tell you this much. Somebody went around popping my chats right now. When I saw Dwight initially on the generator, I was like, okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and chase him off of it. And then he ran. Then I saw Nia searching a box. She wasn't on the generator, so I hit her. And as you guys notice, these guys aren't really focusing on generators. No one's really focusing on generators. I think that was like 1 out of the 2 times I got 360'd in this game. But yeah, nobody was really focusing on generators. And when they tried, I would try and chase them away. They were trying to be like toxic in my opinion. Now, I'm not trying to say that they were good survivors in my opinion. I don't know why so many people think a good survivor, a toxic survivor means a good survivor. That's not my opinion. I think a toxic survivor is just a survivor that wants the killer's attention and is doing anything and everything they can to get it. But luckily for me, I knew that these guys weren't as focused on gen rushing me as they were on trying to just irritate me. And it is extremely hard to irritate me as a player. Something that a lot of my friends say, that a lot of the people that I play against in fighting games and even on Dark Souls and just in general, a lot of people will tell you that when it comes to playing against me, I have a good amount of patience. It takes a lot for me to get irritated. And he thought I was stupid enough to fall for the window tech, which is funny because I don't fall for that whatsoever. I think the first time the window tech got introduced to me, I fell for it once, and that was because they hid on the side of the window, and I thought to myself, like, okay, so the best way to counter that is just to look to my left before I take a step forward. Didn't have any problems with the window tech features or things since. And she tried to 360 me. I lose her right here for a second. Just for a second. So right now, my main focus is trying to pressure them on gens. And see, look, all 3 of them are sitting right there healing. No one's doing the generator. So I can get some hits here. And that's the second 360. so I know where everybody is. You know, clicky flashlight. Again, trying to be quote unquote toxic, and I don't understand why they were playing like this. And I kept trying to bait out the flashlights, and they were falling for the bait. I just wish that they had gotten a little bit closer, so that I could get the easy down. But this isn't bad too. And look, they finished their first generator finally. And this is something that I don't understand, right? They popped my ruin at the beginning of the game, popped the traps that I had set at the beginning of the game, but we're focused on trying to irritate me for no apparent reason. So this is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Now, you guys remember that Trapper is... Okay, so to explain this right here real quick. I was trying to set a trap and I didn't realize that I had maximum traps in my hand. So I had to go and place a trap somewhere first. And then I realized, like, oh, there were traps there that they had popped. But, now you guys know that when you go in the basement against a trapper, it is the most pressuring, it is the most pressured situation that you could be in, depending on what basement you're in. And since this is the Killer Shack basement, my playstyle changed up real fast to trying to just protect the Killer Shack. Not really trying to camp him as I was trying to bait out the hook swarm, which is, I know they wanted to save their friend, and I knew that all three of them were going to try swarming the hook. So I was trying to bait that out. Boom, got Nia down. And I did this, and I did a really smart thing here. This is something that you guys should consider. If you're in a slugging situation and you're playing against Bill, Bill's perk is Unbreakable and Borrow Time. Those are his two perks. He does have a third one, but I can't remember. I think it was Left Behind or No One Left Behind. It was one of those two perks. But Unbreakable allows him to pick himself up, and that's a huge comeback versus a slugging situation. So if you do slug a Bill, and you slug someone else after, make sure that Bill is the first person you actually pick up and hook before you continue trying to chase. Otherwise, it's just a comeback in general, and nobody wants that. So I did a beautiful thing right there. He camped the pallet and he tried to turn around back in time to pallet stun me, and without hesitating, my immediate action and thought was just instant R2. So yeah. Overall, this was one of my fastest games, or one of my faster games. I'm not gonna say fastest, but it's one of my faster games. And this group of survivors that were trying to irritate me and be toxic, in my opinion, they weren't doing a good job. And this is for like future reference, and this is not out of arrogance, but if you're trying to be toxic to a killer, you have to make sure that your team is all synergized and focusing on the objective, while the person who is best suited to run whichever killer around is running the killer around. You know, everybody has their roles to play. But anyway, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am definitely going to try getting more Dead by Daylight content uploaded for you guys in the near future. And with that, I'm gonna head out.